You get behind the wheel and you tell it that you want to drive 65 miles an hour and that you want to stay inside the lane and you want to be this far away from the car in front of you, and you just go. And you sit there. You don't have to touch a pedal. You don't have to do anything. It slows down. It speeds up. It won't let you cross over into the other lane. That thing drives itself. And I'm like, this is awesome, right? And you know what? Normally when I drive myself, I may have to slam on the brakes a few times because I may not be paying attention, but this car's always paying attention. You know what I'm saying? It's slowing down, keeping me in the lane. My wife doesn't want to jump out the window anymore. It's awesome, right? It's awesome. My passengers are happier, okay? And I let this thing drive, and so I'm excited about it. I'm telling my son, I'm like, son, this thing drives itself. I'll tell you what, man, I'm just like coasting. I'm over here eating tea and crumpets, driving in the driver's seat. This is what I'm doing. And I'm like, and my son says, yeah, Dad, my car does the same thing. And I was like, yeah? Do you use it all the time? And he was like, no. And I was like, what do you mean you don't use it all the time? And he's like, well, sometimes on long trips I turn it on, Dad. And then and then I don't. And then I drive it about halfway, I drive myself. And I was like, why is it? And you know what his answer was? Control. He wants to be in control of the car. So the Holy Spirit's more like adaptive cruise control, right? It's got all these sensors reading things you're not even paying attention to, right? Keeping you in the lane, making it safe. Even your passengers like it, right? They're enjoying being around you. They're enjoying in this space. But I don't know about you, but sometimes when you're driving and you get that thing where you're like, no, I rule the road, right? And you have to take control of that car and you have to drive it because you're in control. I'm just saying that if we really let the Spirit flow through us, the ride's going to be safer. Right? We're going to keep a safe distance from the car in front of us. We're not going to swerve out of the lane, right? We're going to keep doing this if we allow the Holy Spirit to do it with us. But the only barrier is that we're so free that we know we can take the wheel at any time. Instead of letting Jesus take the wheel, to quote Carrie Underwood, we grab a hold of the wheel because we want to be in control. And that's what Paul talks about. The flesh and the Spirit are at this impasse all the time in our life. But the answer is, who do you want to be in control of your life? Do you want those around you to feel safer? Do you want the vehicle to actually be safer, right? Do you want the journey do you want to make it to the destination? Would you trust God with your destination?